We get to the NSA. The New York Times has an extensive investigation this morning into the Benghazi attack on its front page. It reports, quote, no evidence that al-Qaeda or other international terrorist groups had any role in the assault. It goes on contrary to claims by some members of Congress, it was fueled in large part by anger at, yes, an American-made video denigrating Islam. Congressman Rogers, I think it's fair to say that the Times report directly contradicts what you've been saying.
Yeah, I don't know. It was an exhaustive investigation. We have gone through some 4,000 different classified cables leading up to the event, talked to people on the ground during the event, done the post-mortem on the event through the committee investigation.
So what did they get wrong?
That al-Qaeda was not involved in this. There was some level of pre-planning, we know that. There was aspiration to conduct an attack by al-Qaeda and their affiliates in Libya, we know that. The individuals on the ground talked about a planned tactical movement on the compound, even this is the compound before they went to the annex. All of that would directly contradict what the New York Times definitively says was an exhaustive investigation. Tells me they didn't talk to people on the ground who were doing the fighting, the shooting, and the intelligence gathering. When you put that volume of information, I think it proves that that story is just not accurate.
Well, let me ask you one specific thing. There was this one group that everybody says was involved, al-Sharia. They say it's really an independent, radical Islamic group, but it doesn't have links to al-Qaeda.
I dispute that, and I think the intelligence, to a large volume, disputes that al-Sharia. Now, do they have differences of opinion with al-Qaeda core? Yes. Do they have affiliations with al-Qaeda core? Definitely.
Do you think that there is a political motivation to this Times report? Some people have suggested, well, this is trying to clear the deck for Hillary Clinton in 2016.
Yeah, I don't know, but I found it interesting that there's this rollout of stories, including Susan Rice, who would go on TV and have a direct discussion on this, when we still have an ongoing investigation in the House Intelligence Committee.
But again, do you think that's to protect?
I find the timing odd. I don't want to speculate on why they might do it, but I can tell you that the information that's being presented in a way that we heard before and through the investigation have been able to determine is not accurate in its portrayal.
Congressman Schiff, does the Times report, in your opinion, exonerate the Obama administration from the president to Susan Rice to Hillary Clinton?
Well, I don't think the New York Times report is designed to exonerate the security lapses within the State Department that left our people vulnerable. I do think it adds some valuable insights. I agree with Mike that, however, the intelligence indicates that al-Qaeda was